Good morning students, welcome to the next class of whole numbers. Today we will start properties of whole numbers, and under the properties today we will do properties of addition of whole numbers. Today we will do for addition, tomorrow we'll do for subtraction, then multiplication and then division. So first one is for addition, and under this addition category we have four properties. First one is closure, second is commutative, third is associative, and fourth is additive identity. So look at them one by one. Now if we add 2 plus 3, the answer will be 5. 2 is a whole number, 3 is a whole number, their sum 5 is a whole number. Look at another example. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Here 3 is a whole number, second 3 is a whole number, and their sum 6 is again a whole number. Take another example. 0 plus 8 is equal to 8. Here 0 is a whole number, 8 is a whole number, their sum is a whole number. So what we get from these three examples, that sum of any two whole numbers is again a whole number. So here we have the first property, closure property of addition. When we add two whole numbers, the sum is always a whole number. Remember this property. First property is closure property. When we add two whole numbers, the sum is always a whole number. Now come to the second property. Now add 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Or add 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is also 5. You can add the numbers in any order. The sum will not change. Either write 3 first or write 3 at second place. Either write 2 at second place or write 2 at first place. The answer will be same, that is 5. So 3 plus 2 is same as 2 plus 3 and both are equal to 5. So you can write the numbers in any order. The sum will not change. So here you have the second property, commutative property of addition. While adding the two whole number, the order of addition does not alter the sum. When you add any two whole numbers, you can change their order, and after changing their order, the sum will not change. So you can add any two whole numbers in any order. This property is known as commutative property. So here it is again, the order of addition does not alter the sum, and this property is known as commutative property. Here example is given. 4 plus 5 is same as 5 plus 4, and the answer is 9. 4 plus 5 is also 9. 5 plus 4 is also 9. So you can change the order. Either write 4 at first place or 4 at last place. Either write 5 at last place or 5 at first place. The answer will be same. You can change the order. Now come to the next property. Now here we have to take three whole numbers. The three whole numbers are 2, 3 and 4. Now I want to add these three whole numbers by making the groups. First of all, I'll make the group of first and second number. Then whatever is the result, I'll add that answer with 4. And then what I will do, I'll make the group of last two numbers, and then whatever is the result, I'll add that result to 2. So first of all, I'll make the group of first and second number. Here group is made. Now 2 plus 3 is 5 and 5 plus 4 is 9. So after adding these three numbers by making the group of first and second number, you will get the answer as 9. Now I will make the group of last two numbers. Now the group of 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 is 7 and 7 plus 2 is again 9. So in both the cases the answer is 9. Either make the group of first or second number or make the group of second and third number, the answer will be same. Make the group of first and second, make the group of second and third, the answer will be same. So associative property of addition is, in addition of whole numbers, the sum does not change even if the grouping is changed. If you change the grouping, the answer will not be changed in case of associative property of addition. So come to the next property. Now 7 plus which number is 7? Another example. Which number plus 9 is equal to 9? Which number added to 7 gives you 7? Which number added to 9 gives you 9? And that number is 0. 7 plus 0 is 7 and 0 plus 9 is 9. When you add 0 to any whole number, the answer is the same number. So add 0 to any whole number, the number remains unchanged. And this 0 is known as additive identity of whole number. This point is important. You can get this question for 1 mark. Dash is the additive identity of whole number. The answer is 0. When you add 0 to any whole number, the number remains unchanged. So add 0 to any number, the sum is the same number, that is 0 is the additive identity of a whole number. This 0 is known as additive identity of a whole number because whenever we add 0 to any number, the answer is the same number. So today we have studied 4 properties. The first one was closure property. And closure property is when we add 2 whole numbers, the sum is always a whole number. Example, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 2 and 3 are whole numbers. Their sum 5 is also a whole number. Second property which we have read today is commutative property. According to this property, while adding the 2 whole number, the order of addition does not alter the sum. You can add the number in any order. Either add 2 plus 3 or add 3 plus 2. The answer is same. Third property we read today was associative property. And according to this property, in addition of whole numbers, the sum does not change even if the grouping is changed. For example, in addition of 3 numbers, either make the group of first or second number or make the group of second or third number, the answer will be same. The last property we read today was additive identity. Add 0 to any number, the sum is the same number, that is 0 is the additive identity of a whole number. Homework for today, students, revise these properties of addition of whole numbers. That's all for today. Thank you and be safe.